How can Iraq pass their budget without a new rate? Remember when they designed their budget, they added a clause in there for a value change for the budget to adjust for a value change. This is Khan Baba, today November 21st evening. We are hearing they passed a budget, but we are waiting for a few details that are missing. Things that are not released yet. This may be an interesting day on that front. The central bank begins the second phase of its banking reform strategy. What will be achieved from the second phase of the banking reform strategy will be reflected in the stability of the exchange rate and the recovery of the Iraqi dinar inevitably. Floating the Iraqi dinar. A solution to fill a gap whose volatile price against the dollar. If the Iraq dinar floats and for whatever reason a lot of people start investing into the currency and it drives the exchange rate up, if it gets anywhere near 25 cents and higher for me, I'm out of there. Seriously, I will sell my currency. The cool thing about this is there's no talk about a redenomination. This opened up the door to move ahead aggressively with the monetary reform process to get to their ultimate goal, which is the reinstatement of their dinar back to Forex and other currency exchanges. Just keep your eye on the ultimate goal. Getting to the ultimate goal was not going to be easy for Iraq. It would require a lot of changes and thinking about how to run their monetary system. Since Dr. Shabibi's time, we heard about the desire for electronic banking and point-of-sale (POS), electronic payments. What's going on with these bank centers? This is another reason why they are sending the citizens of Iraq to these centers right now, in order to learn how to use these currency exchange centers. Brilliant. The Forex markets are really liquid markets. Iraq is going to have a relationship with that in a not too distant future. I got some wonderful news, and I have spoken to paymasters and bank officials. The green light has been given. We are just about to cross the finish line. The codes have been locked in, authority has been given, and by next week we will be celebrating. We have 1,000,000% assurance it is now all coming through. I know everyone has been waiting for their currency notification that should come in with the grace of God, after the election results on Sunday the 5th of January. This has come from official channels. Money exchange buildings, there's hundreds of them inside of Iraq. And there's hundreds of them outside of Iraq. There are exchange centers and there are private banks that represent the CBI all over the world. What I'm saying to you is be aware that these two things are there because you might wake up one morning, hear the rate change happened. You're excited, but then you find out too that the deletion of the zeros took place. Distribution for Iraq's retirees' salaries tomorrow Sunday. They will be paid for the month ahead. They do have a holiday coming up and wanted to pay ahead of time. What could be another reason to pay them ahead of time? The revaluation of the dinar to lift up the Iraqi people? That's what I was thinking. We are losing billions daily due to the oil not running into the pipelines into Turkey. That is because we need a rate for the HCL and the real effective exchange rate. Frank, all we're waiting for is that new exchange rate. Al-Sudani summarizes his government's achievements 2 years after its formation in the 2 decades of following this RB saga. I have never seen such a progressive prime minister. He is hitting all the reforms we should and are expecting, the currency reform. He has told the population many times already to expect it and it's coming soon. The optics are great for the country because they have all 3 presidencies in place at this stage. You're going to see some of the language that's going to be used by one of the presidents. Now there's 3. The new guys has already done a good job. He knows the ropes. His past history dates back a long time. 2003-2004 in that year. It's over. The country has a new Speaker of the House of Representatives. Congratulations to the legitimacy of the government. The CBI is now also broadcasting the videos they produced by the committee, in which my CBI contact told me earlier this year, were being produced and ready for showing, but back then we were told not yet. Now they are being shown to the public. Al-Sudani is very close to being the PM for a second term. His group won the election, but remember, you have to form bigger groups with other blocs inside parliament. In order for Al-Sudani to be prime minister again, he's got to form the biggest bloc. Having said that, this is when Maliki is at his best, right in this situation. He always finds a way to get the most blocs and stay in power. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Have a nice evening, take care and goodbye.